Alrighty guys, it is Qaaman here today, and I'm bringing you my very first Walking Dead segment because I've been pressured from duct tape, I've been pressured from some of my fans, and Uncanny Megan, the one and only Uncanny Megan, made a video that has itched me to make this video on my own because I just have to talk about it. And it's talking about a certain character that had a specific thing done from him, from The Walking Dead, and I am going to completely give you 5 full seconds. 5 full seconds. 5! 1, 2, 3, 4 to click off right now before we get straight into this video so you don't get the spoiler. So, in this theory, and I want to hear Megan's thoughts on this, I have a theory from The Walking Dead that Glenn is still alive, but after reading the Huffington Post, they brought up a theory that I think makes sense, in which it was discussing that the reason why they think Glenn is still alive is because of the fact that Nicholas was using his gun and he was shooting against those walkers and he ran out of ammo, and it was evident because of the clicking noise, and right after the clicking noise he goes on top of the dumpster and then somehow shoots himself in the face, but he never reloaded. So this could either be a script error or it could just be a hallucination, also based on the fact that Glenn looked really dizzy during those moments when he fell over. Megan, what do you have to say to everything I just said?
Well, one, I didn't actually think about the whole running out of bullets and then somehow shooting himself thing. And two, I don't know how many points I'm going to have, I don't know why I'm counting, but so Nicholas is clearly hallucinating through all of this, like he's going through dizzy spells, so it makes sense. But on The Talking Dead, after The Walking Dead came on Sunday, Nicholas did get the goodbye to the dead send-off. You know,
on the topic of it, so you're kind of possibly ruling out that, you know, even though Nicholas is dead, Glenn could still be alive in other causes. So that brings us to our next theory. Let's talk about our Glenn survival theories. Megan, what do you think is the most realistic way that Glenn survived?
The most plausible way for Glenn to have survived, I think, is that he somehow pushes Nicholas off of him. The walkers are distracted by Nicholas. He either gets underneath or inside of the dumpster and eventually saved by Jesus, which is a character that hasn't been introduced in the show yet.
Now, Megan, as an alternate theory that some fans might be saying in the comment section for you, what do you think about that fan theory that Nicholas's guts being ripped out could be used to help Glenn shield himself?
We have seen Glenn cover himself in guts before, but those were walker guts. I think if he were to cover himself in Nicholas's guts, those are fresh human guts, and if anything, those are going to attract more walkers to Glenn.
So, Megan, although, you know, Glenn could possibly, we both agree that he could go into the dumpster and survive, what do you think is the most likely scenario that he could get out of the entire situation, considering there could be walkers banging on the garbage can the whole time?
Well, we've already seen the gang kind of head off to Alexandria to try and distract the walkers from heading to Alexandria. So I think whatever it is that Rick went to do with the RV is going to cause some kind of noise to hopefully lure all of the walkers away, including the ones by the dumpster.
Right. So you're saying it could be a noise from Qaaman that could save Glenn.
Essentially, yeah.
Right. I mean, so that's basically what we got to say, guys. Me and Megan are pretty much on it here together. I mean, I agree with her. I cannot see Glenn getting out of that situation besides going inside the dumpster. That seems to be the only thing, and they kind of hinted at that on The Talking Dead. There really is no other way. I mean, the whole guts thing, I agree with her. Fresh guts don't apply the same way as dead zombie guts, because the whole point is, and I'm sure Megan remembers this, with the dead guts, you're trying to smell like them. And if you use fresh guts, you're not going to smell like the walkers. So that's basically our thoughts on this, guys. Please check out Uncanny Megan. She makes really good content. She's a good friend of me and on the entire gang. And I'm sure that you guys are going to find something very, very enjoyable about her content. And we're going to start providing more Walking Dead stuff. If you guys want Walking Dead, you will get Walking Dead on our channels. And I'm going to leave a link in the description to her channel so you can check it out. So most importantly, over everything else, please remember, just please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, as I always say, to have a great day, guys. And Megan and I will be back with more Walking Dead content in the future.